On behalf of the athletic department, Daniel McCarthy, Dr. Joel Irving would just like to congratulate the Lady Jaguar softball team for a great feat yesterday. Big things to come. Congratulations to Coach Clark, the support staff, and all the student athletes for everything that you've done. This is a really, really big thing for you guys. I want you to be proud. This team basically portrays everything that we want as a Jaguar: commitment, graduation, and championships. And you guys have achieved all three of those. You should be very proud. And like I said, go whatever happens tonight, we're going to go get them, and we're going to go to the next step. So if this row right here will just turn around so that we can get a shot of everybody facing forward on the championship.
Nice out. Transitional opportunity. So you've got Denver moving up. You've got Notre Dame moving up.
That is the 64 teams that will be able to chase that breeze. And the counter star-studded Valerie Ariota, Jolene Penn. We've seen with Florida, Lauren Hager, Sammy Fagan leading the way. Florida, very strong team on both sides coming out of the SEC. David's also interested to see what the Longhorns can do in Austin. They've got Blair Luna in the start. The 7 overall seed back to the SEC in the Lady Vols. On the Lady Vols, so you have Ellen and Ivy, and they balance each other so well, complementing each other. And they've been led in the circle by Mel Dumovic Jr., who has helped them offensively as well as Emily. Pac-12, Big 12, SEC, we're all in the World Series last weekend. You know, I like seeing Washington get in there at that 16th spot. They had a bye weeks respectively. They're going to be challenged, but I think both those clubs are going to be filling in at home. And congratulations to fall in Berkeley this weekend, and they will be taking on Iona to open up the tournament. Michigan and Kentucky will also be there for and South Alabama will both be there. In fact, this is the bracket of champions. They're all the champions of their conference, the only regional that can boast of that. Tennessee Martin and the overall 2 seed Crimson Tide will also be their champs of the OVC, the SEC, the Sun Belt, and the ACC.
Talk about your first Sun Belt tournament and your overall experience of it.
It was once in a lifetime, I think. Like, being a freshman and being able to contribute was very unreal. It was a lot of fun.
Talking about your out made history. Catching the last out of the game. What's going through your mind while the fly ball was in the air going towards your glove?
It was the longest fly ball ever. It took forever to come down. Never thought it would.
Then after you caught it, what was your next step? What were you thinking in your mind? What was your reaction?
I was shocked because we worked so hard to come that far, and it just became real that we were going.
I just feel that you made history. Now you're going to Tuscaloosa in the first ever region match. You're going to play Georgia Tech at the field. And what do you think that y'all need to do where y'all can come out strong in that region and beat Georgia Tech in the first game?
Let's stay consistent. If we can string things together, we can beat anybody. So, we got defense behind us. That's very good. It's going to be
Talk about the Sun Belt tournament experience and overall just winning it first.
I mean, it's a great experience when you always go in there, and I mean, we've worked hard this whole year, so it's really like a rush, and you have to keep yourself calm, because you can get out of your element if you need to. And like we had Coach Hay every time telling us, reminding us, you know, we have to take it game by game. You can't look too much to the future. So we really just kept it game by game, kept it short and sweet, knew what we needed to do. And I mean, overall, it's a great experience. You know, we got in those pressure situations, and we knew how to handle them. And coaches drilled those pressure situations in our heads at practices. So exactly when we got into them, we knew exactly what to do. We weren't pressing. Like everyone was just calm and loose, and it was a great experience. I mean, I'm still caught on cloud nine from it. I mean, it was great. Just, you know, winning a championship is always the best. So, I mean, it was just a great all-overall experience.
How'd the home run feel?
I didn't even see it go over. Actually, I was watching Orgeron to make sure she didn't catch it. And when I saw her turn around, I was like fist bumping because I knew it was over. So I was really excited. I mean, it's always great to hit a home run, and to come in that clutch with a 3-2 count, 2 outs, is just even better.
How does it feel to go to Tuscaloosa Regional and be able to play in the first ever school district?
I mean, it feels great because we're trying to build a program here. So just to be a part of that building process is just amazing. I mean, Tuscaloosa is going to have a lot of good competition. I mean, there's Georgia Tech, us, Alabama, and so it's going to be really good. And Tennessee Martin. I mean, we're going to really have to go in there and just keep up what we're doing, just hitting, defense, and pitching. And I mean, I feel we'll have a really good shot at it.
Alright, hold on one second.
They need to put a lot of big runs up on the board, and if they can do that, they're going to help out
3, 2.
their pitchers in the circle.
All right, just first talk about the Sun Belt tournament in general.
Wow, that was amazing. What a great experience. You know, for our student athletes to be able to come out and do what they did this past week. I wish everyone in this room could have been there to experience it because it was really something special. And I'm so excited for them and what they've accomplished this year, not just in this tournament, but all year long. You know, going in as a 2 seed, that's the highest seed we've ever been. I think we won every conference series this year except for one against Lafayette. So some new, making some history as we go. But the conference tournament itself, I mean, gosh, I could do that every day of the week. I mean, it was amazing.
What was your first thoughts once the ball hit Lynn's glove?
You know, at that point, I was just like really just thinking finish. Like, you know, I kept telling myself, don't think about the end of the game. Like, it's not over until it's over. So, yeah, that's something I learned when I was coaching at University of Mobile. You know, we were playing those big games in the national tournament, and you had to finish because you were playing a very good team, and the littlest thing that happens can turn the momentum. So, really, for me, it was kind of like just finish. Don't get too excited until it's completely over. And then once it was over, yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, like I said, more than anything, it's just so proud for our players. I mean, you know, they've done it the right way, and just to see them rewarded for that is amazing.
I was talking about going to the region tournament, first time school pitching, also going to probably going to be one of the toughest regions in general.
Yeah, and you know what? The fact that it's a tough regional, that's great. Like, you know, if you want to move on, you got to beat good teams. I mean, that's part of it. So, you know, I think one thing that helps us is over the years, I've always taken our team on the road to play those bigger teams and they're on their home field. You know, we've gone to Alabama and played at Alabama, we played at Florida, we played at Arizona State, those type of venues, so that when this moment came, we would be prepared, we would know what it was like to play in that kind of environment. So, I mean, I think from that standpoint, we're as prepared as we can be for it.
Thank you.